Hi everyone, my name is Leila Bibizadeh and I'm the founder of Exhibit Here. I'm also an artist myself and I thought it would be a good idea to do a quick video to tell you a bit more about me, a bit more about Exhibit Here, the history of Exhibit Here and what's to come for Exhibit Here. As I said, I'm an artist myself and I did my art foundation course at Chelsea College of Art and Design and I did my degree in fine art at the University of East London. When I finished my degree, I spent several years exhibiting my own artwork across the UK, and I would say my proudest moment as an artist was when I won a competition and got to exhibit my artwork at the Saatchi Gallery, and my painting sold, and it sold to somebody in France. And I would say that was my proudest moment as an artist. I also worked as an exhibiting artist with an organisation called Somewhere Too, and through them I also did some volunteer work, and I co-managed a live graffiti event at Copeland Park, and that was kind of my first taste of event management and I really enjoyed it, and that's where the idea of Exhibit Here kind of stemmed from. And I founded Exhibit Here in 2013, and originally it began as just an online platform. And then in 2014, I came across a company called Moderna Art, who were looking for artists to take over disused shops and offices across the UK. And I was lucky enough to be selected as their London person. And I basically spent a year taking over these disused shops and offices and curating exhibitions and basically learning how to be a curator on the job, and I just became hooked on it really. I really enjoyed it and was hooked, and I then decided to take a leap of faith and hire my first venue in 2015, and which was the Menier Gallery, and then I'd say the rest is history. I hired the Menier Gallery multiple times, Barge House. Barge House is and was and is my favourite venue. There's nothing else like it in London. If you don't know it, it's this massive 4-storey raw warehouse space on London South Bank. And Exhibit Here's the last event, Exhibit Here's Art Maze, should have taken place there in December 24, and unfortunately it got cancelled a few weeks before because structural issues were discovered with the building. And I've since been in contact with the people who manage Barge House to ask them if it will ever open up again. And they're kind of collecting a list of names of people who are, want to be kept updated, and they obviously added my name. If it ever does open up, I'd book it in a heartbeat because I just love it. I think it's one of these venues that you either love or you hate, and if you love it, then you really love it. And I just love the fact that you can do so much with it, and which kind of leads me on to Unit 8 for Exhibit Here's Art Now Fair. Unit 8 appealed to me because it kind of reminds me of Barge House, and whenever I look for a venue for an event, I always look for ones that are unique, ones that have history, because I think it adds to the overall experience of the show and it just creates an interesting backdrop. And with Exhibit Here's returning Art Now Fair, which it will be the second edition of it, which takes place in April from the 17th to the 19th. I just would like to say for that, thank you to everybody who has already applied. If you are still thinking of applying, please do. There are some spaces left, and for now I'll end this video now, but I'll be doing another video to talk about Exhibit Here's Art Now Fair and some tips for artists for who are thinking of applying or who have applied. And if you would like to apply, please visit exhibithere.com for more information, and I will see you in the next video.